I don't normally do reviews on movies that go straight to DVD, but my family wanted to watch this movie, so I figured, why not? So, here I am. And let me know if you want to see more of these type of videos where I review movies that go straight to DVD. So First Kill is about this little boy, and he's getting bullied at school. And his father, played by Hayden Christensen... What? Hayden Christensen? The guy that played Anakin Skywalker from episodes 2 and 3 of Star Wars? I thought he gave up acting. Yes, that Hayden Christensen. He is still acting, but he's going for more lower budget movie roles, which is kind of understandable after Star Wars. But anyway, his father takes him out on this hunting trip to try and get his first kill. And he wants him to get away from that school environment and become more of a man, you know? And on this hunting trip, they end up running into a couple of robbers. And that's not really good because they kind of get tangled up with them and, well, here's your movie. So let me go ahead and get the good out of the way for this movie. So it's all shot on scene, and I kind of appreciate that just because the movement of the world is going into a much stronger technological phase, and there's no CGI or anything like that in this movie. It's all just shot as if it was just a normal thing. One thing that I do like about this movie is its title. I know that's not really saying a whole lot for the movie, but its title, it does fit very well with the movie, and it kind of has a double meaning to it, but I won't go into it because it is kind of spoiler territory. And this movie can be entertaining at times, but its biggest fault is easily the script. Like, the script, I feel like, is half the time just garbage. And so I don't really know how else to explain it other than I will reenact some scenes that are in the movie. Now, I don't know the lines exactly word for word, but I'll show you something along the lines of what happened in the movie. Now, imagine this is a key, and I just throw it over there into the grass. Now, no one can have it. What kind of line is that? Like, that's something you would say if you threw it in a boiling pit of fire that's just melting the key right away. But you literally just threw it in grass. I could just walk over there and pick it up. Now, no one can have it? What kind of line is that? And here's another example of a movie line. I can't believe you just shot someone in front of our son. Now, I don't know about you, but this is what my response would be, or something like this as a father. What, you just think I did it for fun? Like, I was trying to save our son's life. Would you rather the killer to kill our son rather than me kill him? That doesn't make any sense. You should be happy that I saved his life. Yeah, something like that. I mean, there's some other examples, but I figured 2 kind of gets the point across that this script really isn't great at all. And I gotta say, the acting, it's okay. I mean, it's nothing fantastic or anything like that. Hayden Christensen tries his best, I think, but overall, there's some scenes that are better, some scenes that are not great at all. And then Bruce Willis is in this movie, as a matter of fact, and he really just acts like he just doesn't care in this movie, especially when you first see his movie performance. I mean, he gets better as he gradually goes through the movie, but when you first see him, he's kind of like, well, is that you? Is that your son in the car? He just gives a performance like he doesn't care, and I know that wasn't a great impression of Bruce Willis, but that's my impression. And honestly, when you first come in contact with Bruce Willis, it's so weird and just feels so forced because I'm like, this wouldn't happen. Why would a cop do this? By the way, he plays a cop. And it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. At one point, this movie really doesn't make any sense, but I mean, there's a lot of those points in this movie where it's just like, why? But at one point, Hayden Christensen had the gun. And then a little bit later, he gives the gun to this guy he doesn't even know. And they don't necessarily show that on screen, but it's pretty much well assumed. And you're just like, why would you give him the gun? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Now, when you're first watching this film, it's kind of like this for the foreshadowing. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh. It just feels like there's a lot of it, and it just keeps on hitting you with this foreshadowing. But it actually only uses half of it, so half of it's not even foreshadowing. It's just dialogue that makes it seem like foreshadowing. And even sometimes it just takes a second for you to like, hey, did you catch that foreshadow? Now, I'm not going to lie, the actual story has potential. It could have been good, but the way it was executed, it's not really. The entire movie, it honestly feels like they're like, oh, come on, boy, come on, come on. They just lead you like a dog through these moments, and it ruins half of the shock factors in the movie. Like the twists that are in this movie, they reveal them like a little bit at a time. And the point of a twist is to like hit you all at once, but it doesn't do that. And that's really dumb because it keeps on giving you little snippets of it. And then you're like, I know this before the twist even comes. So I'm going to give First Kill a 3 out of 9. Now this movie, it's not god-awful, but it is kind of bad. I mean, the main problems this movie has is a bad script and then okay acting. I mean, if either of those things don't really bother you, then go ahead and see this movie. Otherwise, I'd just skip it. It's really not worth it, in my opinion. So currently on Rotten Tomatoes, this movie has 10% of critics liking it, which it honestly doesn't say that much just because only 10 critics have actually reviewed it. But out of those 10 critics, the average score is a 3.6. So, I mean, that's not great at all. I mean, this movie does have some entertaining parts, but it's still not really worth it. So I hope you all enjoyed this movie review, and if you did, hit that like and subscribe button for me, please. And thank you all very much for watching, and remember, no movie is a perfect 10 out of 10. God bless you all.